What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner ukulele tutorial for Wonder by Shawn Mendes. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Shawn Mendes that you want to learn on ukulele. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Wonder on ukulele is that we're going to be in standard tuning and we are not going to need a capo to play this song. The next thing that we'd usually go over is the structure of a song, but for Wonder we're actually going to repeat the same chord progression and the same strum pattern through the whole entire song. So you don't need to worry about the structure for Wonder. And the last thing that you want to know before we dive into Wonder is the 4 chords that you need to play this song. The first one is E. The next one is F sharp minor. The next one is C sharp minor. And the last one is A. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into Wonder. Man, I have been having so much fun jamming on Wonder the last couple of days. It's such a beautiful song. I just taught this song on guitar a couple of days ago as well, and I thought I could not pass up the opportunity to teach it on uke because it's such a beautiful song for both instruments, and I've just had so much fun jamming on it. I wanted to share it with you guys. So like I said, guys, for Wonder on uke, we're just going to have a single chord progression and a single strum pattern that's going to repeat through the whole entire song. If you learned this song on guitar from my guitar lesson, a lot of this is going to look very, very familiar, but obviously we're not playing capoed up on a guitar, so the chords are different, but the strum pattern is going to be pretty much identical to what we learned in the guitar lesson. So first, let's take a look at our chord progression that's going to repeat all the way through Wonder. So we're going to start out with an E chord, then we're going to go to F sharp minor, then C sharp minor, then A. And that chord progression right there is going to repeat through the whole entire song, start to finish. And some of those chords might look a little bit intimidating, especially to the guitar players out there, because those chords are much more difficult to play on guitar, especially the F sharp minor and the C sharp minor. But on uke, they're actually pretty easy. Even though that C sharp minor is a bar chord, it's much, much easier to play bar chords on ukulele. So don't be too deterred by those because they're not as difficult as they seem like they are. So for each chord, what we're going to be doing for strum pattern is this. We'll use our E chord as our example here since it's our first chord. So for each chord, we're going to strum down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Just like that. And those spaces in that strum pattern are intentional because there is a little bit of space there and it helps the timing of that be perfect. What's really cool about this is that these chords we're playing match up with what's being played on piano, but that strum pattern actually matches up well with what's being played on the drums. So this is a really cool way to play this song that's a little bit more in tune with playing this song as a cover. So it actually is really cool because if you repeat this song and just play it as if we're copying what's being played on piano, it's just single down strums pretty much through the whole thing. It would just sound like this, which is cool and very pretty, but it's a lot more fun to kind of mimic what's being played on piano and drums. It sounds really cool and unique, and it still sounds really, really good and very accurate to the song. So that's why we're using that strum pattern. So anyways, with that in mind, a little walkthrough of that chord progression with that strum pattern is going to look about like this, chord by chord. So start with our E chord. We'll go down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Just about like that, repeated through just about the whole entire song. There's a few places where it does drop down to something that's a little bit more similar to single down strums, when the drums kind of fade out a little bit and the song gets a little bit softer. But that's what we're going to repeat through pretty much the whole entire song, is that down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, through pretty much the whole entire song. Just when you're playing along, listen for those parts that kind of dial back and get just a little bit quieter, and you can either just strum more quietly or you can switch to single down strums, whichever you prefer, but both will sound really, really good. So guys, with all that in mind, a couple of times through that chord progression and strum pattern that will repeat all the way through Wonder by Shawn Mendes will look about like this without me talking. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Wonder on ukulele. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 800 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel. I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there cannot be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what songs I'm jamming on, where I'm traveling right now, or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram at the Groovy Guitar Dude. Link for that will be in the description below. And lastly, guys, if you want to support the channel and get your name in the credits at the end of each new guitar tutorial, you can hit up my Patreon at patreon.com/thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below as well. Guys, Wonder is such a beautiful song. I just did a guitar lesson on this song a couple of days ago, and I had so much fun making that one and jamming on that song. I was like, I have to teach this one on uke too, and I just was jamming it on uke, and it was just as fun on uke as it is on guitar. It's a beautiful song. It's actually mostly pretty beginner friendly, even though there are some bar chords in this. Bar chords are much easier on ukulele than they are on guitar. So even if you're a complete beginner, don't be intimidated by these chords because they're fairly beginner friendly still. It's also a lot of fun to play. Guys, this is a beautiful song. I've had a lot of fun sharing this one with you guys and just jamming along with it myself as well. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.